poppin', y'all? This is Deidre with One Shot Game, man. You already know how the motto go. You get one shot at life, but a lifetime to learn all the game you need to help improve your life. The choice is yours on which route you choose to take. Now, as I always say, you get two choices. The ability to faithfully settle in the life that has been set out for you, or the ability to pave a path towards your destiny. That choice is also up to you. So before I get to the title of my video, I want to say a big shout out to all my supporters. You guys are great. And even the ones behind the scenes, I see y'all too. So, hey, look, check this out. For anybody that is starting new as far as creating content, and you are in a small but big city, and what I mean by that is the city is big but it's small, because don't anyone really become successful out of breaking out of the matrix they have? You know what I'm saying? And so when you're on a certain path in life and you have created your own identity, where you have this ability to be creative in what it is that you pursue, oftentimes I don't think people realize now how the hate is energetically. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the hate that people are getting pushed and directed to them, like on your social media platforms, you know what I'm saying? Certain numbers being fucked with, your content not getting as much as reach, is because a lot of people are connected to people that secretly hate on them and do not want them to grow, because it's like when the transformation happened, you never realize how you were secretly in competition with the people that love you. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone wants to have that number one spot. So it was cool when no one was trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? We was all laughing, ha ha, kiki. But when someone realizes that that person has made it energetically out of the matrix box that they're still stuck in, they can be watching your content, they can see your videos, and energetically project hate towards you. As well as being in a public setting, there will be people around you that will use their energy to copy, imitate, produce the same type of content you're doing, right? But secretly hate you and what you're doing, because you originally came up with the idea and created something, and they're just imitating and copying, but they want the same results that you're getting. You know what I'm saying? So listen, a lot of people don't realize that impacts your reach in such a crazy way that it can come from anybody, and you don't really even know who it's coming from, because like I said, we're in a new age now where people do not directly come to your face and tell you they don't like what you own. They mad and jealous because you doing something they didn't think of. You know what I'm saying? You getting further ahead in life and they're not. It's easier just to use my energy to project that hate onto you. You know what I'm saying? By basically coming around you and doing all the things that's normal, but really you don't even realize that I'm using my energy to slow your progress down. You know what I'm saying? I'm using my energy energetically to stop you from getting ahead. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, like I said, you never really know who it's coming from. You got so many people in the pool trying to compete for this one spot. And the crazy part about it is, this original creative idea, no one had it. You know what I'm saying? You had the original idea, you connected to someone who wasn't good for you and didn't have bad intentions, it had bad intentions for you. And what they did was spiritually sent everybody else on that same mission. So now everybody started competing with you in the same field that you're in to try to stop you from getting ahead, even though the original idea was yours. You get me? That's why, since a lot of people know that people are becoming aware of the energy that we're in the world and how they're protecting themselves, these people are spiritually attaching themselves spiritually to other people around this person who knows how to protect their energy. So whether certain videos come up missing, whether your numbers are slowed down, whether everybody's getting ahead further than you in something that you originally created, right, is because you're usually attached to someone that is hating on you in such a major way. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it for me is it's mainly niggas. It's mainly grown fucking men who hate on women because we were never supposed to be the ones that spoke up and created something that would go far. We were always supposed to be up under a man. He was always supposed to be the one creating the ideas and getting the money. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it is these energies can hop from women too. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part about it is I don't really get too many women hating on me. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, I feel like they're doing it from a distance. You know what I'm saying? But the energy from men, I can feel it in a major way. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't hide the fact that they feel as if they need to be attached to a woman to be a part of whatever it is she's creating. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I come from a city where it's mainly male dominated. Women were under like this black cloud. You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to be hoes and prostitutes and nothing else. Your brain, anything you stood on didn't matter. You was a hoe. All you were good for is sex. We make the money. You know what I'm saying? So when the energy flipped and some of the men realized they couldn't use their finesse, it was almost as if like now those souls are sent to attack women that are doing anything positive and constructive in their life. You know what I'm saying? Other than being a hoe. You feel me? Which is absolutely insane to me. But it's the reality. You know what I'm saying? So when you are taking advantage of the resources you have and still going forward with your creative project, be mindful that usually you are detached and pulled away from normal standard living and put in environments where you automatically get people who energetically despise you. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's doing bad. What makes you think you are better at doing good? You're not supposed to have that right. I know your past, and your past says that you a hoe. So you supposed to stay a hoe. You was never supposed to graduate over that. You know what I'm saying? Which is absolutely insane because it's really a competition between energies, excuse my French, that are hoes. They are the type of people that put on masks for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They really could care less about protecting their energy because they so money motivated. As whereas there's a new crowd of energetic people that are the ones that stay hidden. They don't really like to be exposed to everyone. They like to mind their business, focus on them, and do what they want to do for themselves. People are not used to that. How do you get the right to, you know what I'm saying, stay off to the side and mind your own business with all that energy? I need you to be around people. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, when you attach yourself to a person that had wrong intentions for you, they now take everything about you that they learned about you and pass it on to other people that's in direct opposition of what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And so you will start to notice I'm having a real big issue with like numbers. You know what I'm saying? Knowing I'm the one that started this shit. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that there are other people who are speeding past me simply because, you know what I'm saying, the people that I'm attached to do not want to see the person they were taught to go against make it. You know what I'm saying? So oftentimes, again, for those people that are going the slow route, don't take it as negativity because you could be having small wins that those people who are attacking you don't see. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things hidden from them. All they see is social media exposure, money, that's the new thing. Figure out what they're doing, copy them, and let's figure out how we can get a gaining and a following by doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? And even people that are not really social media active, they could be just living a regular life and seeing your energy pop up in certain locations and people and just hate you even more and send, you know what I'm saying, that energy towards whatever you're doing. Because one thing is for sure and two things is for certain. A lot of the people that you had to cut off to get to where you at, watch your videos, watch your content, and actively don't engage. Do not like, don't comment, but watch it and secretly send energy towards it, hoping that you don't continue to grow. They're hoping that you don't continue to keep putting content out because that's what they want, so that they can be ahead of you. Especially, I feel like the ones that have friendly energy, like they're all over the place with their energy. You know what I'm saying? Money motivated, fake mask. You feel me? Just take what we can get from people and make the money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people feel like they were tricked. So they're targeting the ones that may be winning ahead in life, but in a way that's in complete opposition from how they've learned to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I would consider it to be introverts and extroverts. You know what I'm saying? They're not bad people. It's nothing wrong with these people. They just think differently. You know what I'm saying? And they are the type of people that like fame and clout and being out there and everybody knowing who they are. You know what I'm saying? And getting recognition. And then you have the ones that don't really want all that exposure. You know what I'm saying? Don't really want to be seen all the time. But these people are possessing a certain type of energy that's helping them get to where they want to in life. And again, it's a battle because these people are feeling like it's a competition because that energy could be showing up more. You know what I'm saying? The energy of the ones who are not out there exposing themselves in the clubs and all that, you know what I'm saying, are winning a little bit more than the ones that are out there so accessible to the public. Like one of those people, listen, the queen, the diva, Mary J. Blige. Listen, her songs, her albums, so impactful on a soul level. She probably she wrote a lot of that music before I was even born. But my mom listened to it. It shaped me and it kept going. She's not one of those people that you see everywhere doing everything. But she is set up on a high standard. You know what I'm saying? And again, understanding and being mindful of who you are, I feel like is the best for who you are. Like, I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying, being with someone that respected me enough to have boundaries, but like to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of those people, like, I, just from experience, I don't want to be up under my spouse 24/7, 34/7. Like, spending a lot of quality time with you is great. I love it. But at the same time, I need that space for me. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to be able to be okay with knowing that I'm going to be okay, you're going to be okay by going out there and do your thing. That doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, we've been raised in a society where it's a battle between the two. If your energy is not out there trying to get fame and clout and, you know what I'm saying, taking from other people energetically what you don't got, then we can't fuck with you. If you in the house and you more focused on, you know what I'm saying, laundry and making meals, etc., etc., it's been a imbalance between the two. You know what I'm saying? Because those people who get their energy source from other people need to be out in the world. Staying somewhere where they have to focus on the home life is a little bit hard for them, I feel like. But I feel like at the same time, the imbalance was created because people didn't know how to handle that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I'm telling you right now, if you get you somebody that don't like to be out all the time, but gives you a part of life that you least expect, I promise it'll be the best thing you've ever experienced. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not taking away from people that like to be outside. That's cool. Just respect me if we're in a friendship or a relationship, etc. You know, you get what I'm saying? So again, just know and understand that you're not tripping, you're not going crazy, and it's nothing wrong with you. You just have the ability to be able to sense when you're in an environment and all these energies start trying to, you know what I'm saying, affect what it is that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to compete with you in the race and get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Without ever acknowledging you for what you're doing. It's crazy, insane, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? So that means go harder. Step on their necks harder. Give it everything you got to give. You know what I'm saying? Because their mission is to try to use that to stop you. You know what I'm saying? Just know that if you stand on business with whatever it is that you create, like I'm my page, at first they was like, oh, create a new page because you got old energy following you. I ain't creating new shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping my very same page. You know what I'm saying? And the numbers may be slow, but they're still getting there. I just have to be one that is stacked against the odds of being a black woman trying to come out of a city where everybody don't come out of. You will be challenged. You will have to create more. You have to do more because there are so many people that are trying to get ahead of you and stop you because they're labeling you as something from your past because they never thought that you would be able to get ahead of them, which is sad, but it's the real. You know what I'm saying? So listen. Again, like I said, stop tripping. You know what I'm saying? The more you gain control of yourself, the less it'll bother you. You won't take it as serious. You know what I'm saying? You'll continue to keep creating and do what it is that you do. You know? And at some point, it'll start to have an effect on them that you may not be able to see, but you can kind of be able to tell. You know what I'm saying? So again, don't let them get to you. You know what I'm saying? Do not be afraid. You know what I'm saying? And let it stop your progress because that's the mission. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you don't know what it is, I just told you. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.